Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliet of Jewel Real Life. First off, thank you so much for checking out in my channel. And today I'm sitting down here and talk to you guys about Independence Day here in United States. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and please bear with me. I'm gonna turn this on. There's something in. There you go. Happy 4th of July! Yes, happy Independence Day, America. Happy 4th of July. So today I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about the experience of mayroon ba talagang kalayaan kami dito sa United States? Being a Filipino, being an Asian, and I know this is a very sensitive topic that I will be talking about, but this is all about my personal experiences in my work job, in my marriage life, in pretty much like day to day living here. First off, English is not my first language, so as you can see in my dialect. And then a while ago, I just said that I was born and raised in the Philippines. So for me as a Filipino coming over here, it's a there's a lot of adjustment. First off, I'm adjusting with the marriage kasi even if we are boyfriend and girlfriend for 6 years, and even if like we've been dating that long, still there's a lot of adjustment like being married, and the adjustment of communications, the adjustment of language, the adjustment of cultures, and the food and everything. So, parang baguhan ka dito, pretty much naninibago ka, and you're gonna be in like the whole different world, right? Na wala kang kakilala. I didn't know anybody, and I don't have even relatives here close by. Mayroon man nasa LA, and it's like, 8 hours drive from where I live. So, when I moved here 2013, talagang nag-umpisa ako. Even if I have a bachelor degree way back home, and then ang dami kong experiences na about in accounting and bookkeeping and in sales also, but still I'm starting from the beginning. I'm starting from the scratch because when I moved here, guys, I don't even know how to pronounce the money. I don't even know how to count the money from the beginning. I don't even know how to drive. And I told my husband, you gotta teach me. You gotta teach me of the value of the money. So, nagtuto ako about, 20 cents. If you have like $1 and you need to pay for like 75, how much would that be? So it's way different because the currency is different in way back home, and plus the pronunciation. So when I move here, guys, as I've said, ang daming adjustment aside from food. We don't have dryer in the Philippines. We don't have all other like this high-tech gamit dito sa bahay. So, nagmumukha akong tanga, nagmumukha akong ignorante because I'm even like afraid of turning in the remote control because as I've said, I don't even know all those. Dahil kahit dito lights, mayroon silang mga remote control, but sa atin, manual lang naman, di ba? However, being grow up in the Philippines as a Filipino, guys, I learned the hard ways, and I guess you guys OFW, that is our advantage because if you're immigrant, you have the advantages, guys, because we learned the hard ways already, and we know how to work hard already. And sometimes, there are ways that na medyo magaan na sa atin dito, and then mas mabigat sa Pilipinas. And again, guys, if you haven't watched with my videos, mayroon akong videos about discrimination sa sariling bansa natin. That is my personal experience. I know you have yours, and you're most welcome to do your vlog also so that I can watch also and learn from your experience. But again, this is not like any form of bragging in any shape or form like that. Again, this is my own personal experiences. So, again, and then when I started, I learned to communicate with my husband because my husband is American. I need to communicate straightforward because they are very straightforward, guys. Ang palagi naming parang argue at the time is that when my husband asked me as to like where do you want to eat, and I said like it's up to you. I cannot make up my mind where do I want to eat and what do I wanted to eat. And then pag sinabi niya, oh, dito tayo pupunta, and I said, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there, something like that. So you have to be specific, you have to be frank, you have to learn to like to communicate with yung sa husband mo, because again, we came into different world, like, and then I started like working. I started, actually, I don't know how to drive yet when I moved right here. So I studied that. Naglinya pa ako one time sa McDonald's, and I put all my coins in the counter, and I have the cashier count the money for me, how much I need to pay for the food that I order at McDonald's, because I didn't even know how to count the money, to be honest. I ride a bus from here going to Walmart. I told myself there's an outlet over there. I told myself this is where I wanted to start. So I started there. Although I started like as an accounts payable in one of the casinos right here, the owner of casino. It was not a good experience. It's just like, like 1 week, but I'm gonna like move into the really really like first experience that I have, which is on the retail. Again, I cannot be a cashier kasi hindi nga ako marunong tawag dito, sukli. So what happened is like, nag-study ako, sabi ko, you know what, ito yung sukli, ganan, ganan, ganan. And then, I work as a sales associate, and you guys all know that. I talk about that in some of my videos, work my way up. When I became supervisors and key holder right here, and managers, guys, it was very hard for me because I'm building up my confidence to talk to my sales associates. Like, every day we have this goal and a touch base as to like what to do, how much money that we need to make in order for us to be like good in like weekly sales or monthly sales. So we need to discuss that during the beginning of her shift. And then sinasabi ko talaga, if you guys don't understand me, please ask me, so that we can communicate better. And if I don't understand you, then I can ask you so that I can understand and we can communicate better. And that way we are on the same page. So while I was being a manager, I work in a department stores or a clothing store that there's no return or exchange. And we've been like very upfront with the client in the cash wrap that this is a no exchange return policy, and then they would say yes and agree and sign the receipts. However, the next day or the next few weeks babalik sila, and then they want to return. And then because with our no return policy, magagalit sila sa akin, and they wanted to like talk to the managers. The moment I told them that I'm the manager on duty, they would say, what? You're a manager? You're not even like speak straight English? Yeah, nabubulo ko. Uulitin ko. What? You're a manager? You're not even speak straight English? So there's a lot of discriminations, guys. One time I'm gonna tell you like stories also, like, like a lady throw like a bunches of dresses towards me because again, she was not happy with her experience. She was not happy the way I made the decisions in like exchanging her items that they buy. So talagang like she throw like everything on the floor, and sabi niya, bumalik ka nga doon sa inyo, go back to where you belong and eat more rice, go back to the Philippines and kumain ka na maraming kanin. Ganun ang ibig niyang sabihin. And you know what, natawa lang ako, guys, but I didn't know that was a discrimination. I did not know that was a derogatory. And you know what, every time I got home, I talked to my husband, and my husband was so kind enough to be in the balance, check and balance as to like, God, you know what, you might take it this like a wrong way. You know what, I'm glad that you did not say it back, because you know what, that is discriminatory. Don't be among them. So those are one of those. Mayroon pa isang client na I was like way uh far from where she at. She was in the fitting room. And then she like doing like that to me. Tinawag niya ako parang aso. Sabi niya, hey, you, like, come in here. And then nag-usap kami ng kasama namin. Sabi niya, hey, you, I want you to come here. And then, like, and then pointing out her foot, sabi niya, gusto ko talian mo yung sapatos ko. So she wanted me to come over and like fix like her shoes, like her shoe list for her. And in my head, my reactions as a customer service, right? However, my coworker at the time, shout out to you, Michael. Hindi ko makakalimutan yun. Si Michael, you know what? He was our sales associate. I don't know where he worked right now, but Michael, I did not forget the kind gesture that you just like did to me at that time. So he went there and asked the client and says like, hi, I noticed that you're calling us. Is there anything that I could help you with? And then um the customer says like, no, I want her to come over and like tie my like shoelace. And then Michael says like, oh, she's my manager and she's busy. Anything that I can help you with. So with that, na-spare ako sa ganun. And you know what? The client says, oh, never mind. So pinapatawag lang nilang pala ko para patali yung shoes niya. But anyway, I'm not gonna like talk about that. There's just one of those. And yun nga. And then during the pandemic, guys, we as a like Asian American, or I want to say like Asian, kasi hindi pa man ano yung ano ko. But anyway, as an Asian, guys, we somehow experience discriminations here. And I want to say that in truth, during the pandemic, guys, like I went to drugstore, guys, whatever I told you, those were the reality and those were the experiences that I personally experienced it. Again, I don't mean to like hurt other people right here, but I'm just like, is there a really like Independence Day here? Is there really like freedom here? Kalayaan. They said like, oh, you know what? I love like living here in the US because there's like a freedom of speech. But sometimes, guys, of speech became entitlement. Like, oh, I'm entitled. Do this for me. Blah blah blah. Which is like it's way too different. Like having an entitlement and having a freedom of speech without hurting other people's feelings. So during the pandemic, I went to um I went to a drugstore, and then it was just new, guys, that we have this 6 foot distance. And I noticed that like there was like a lady, I want to say Caucasian. uh she was in front of me and she was very near to the cashier, and they were like talking, and she didn't have even like wear masks at the time, and this was last year during the peak of the pandemic, guys. And they were talking, and after that lady, the guy told me, hey, you better like like 6 foot away, go there in that line, go there at that line. And he was really shouting at me as if I didn't understand that. And I was like looking like, okay, I'm in line, and then why the heck you are telling me and shouting me and screaming at me at the top of your voice, where just 2 minutes ago you were helping this other lady, like close to close kayo without mask, and you did not say anything, just because I am Asian, just because you see me like this. So I don't know what's in their mind, what's in his mind at the time, but I forgive him, I let go, I move on. This is just like the past experience that I'm telling you guys. But when I told these stories towards my husband will tap my shoulders and he says, you know what, I'm very proud of you because you know how to stand up for yourself and you know how to speak up. Because, guys, I'm very conservative. I'm very naive. I'm very naive. Until now, I guess I just like, try to keep my mouth shut kung hindi naman kailangan. But you know what? There's a big difference between standing up for yourself and being quiet. Kasi sa atin, guys, sa Pilipinas, guys, hindi naman tayo tinuturuan ng dapat magsalita ka, you have to speak your rights. Hindi naman tayo tinuturuan dyan. Dito sa Pilipinas, na i-exercise ko yan. And yes, siguro nagiging walang hiya ako dito in a way that I need to speak up what I want, so long that I am not hurting any other people's feelings, so long that I'm not belittling of other people, so long that um sa pagkakalam ko na tama. So again, guys, those were just like the few things that I've experienced, like working and like dealing with like other people, like kung anong pakikitungo ng ibang tao, uh like being like an Asian. And in the workplace, guys, I want to say we need to work harder, we need to double our effort, we need to prove a lot of things that we can do this job, we can do better than anybody, like by working so hard without complaining. Because guys, dito ko lang nalaman, guys, na when you accept the job, you have to negotiate. Sa atin, wala naman kung magkano ang sweldo sa'yo. Okay, blessing na to. But here, you know how to speak and know your worth as well. Because otherwise, tatapakan ka ng ibang tao. Ang nalalaman kong turo ng Diyos sa atin sa Biblia, guys, is that, you could be a rock that step on, hindi yung sand na kung tatapakan ka ng ibang tao, you're gonna be just like malulubog ka. But you know what? Rise up. And I'm so happy, guys, that I'm able to talk to you about this vlog. I've been wanting to, like, speak about this, but again, since this is 4th of July and this is Happy Independence Day, America, this is my way of vlogging today about my experience here in United States. Happy 4th of July. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. If you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to click like and subscribe and share this if you like get something out of it from this vlog. So maraming salamat, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget, be good and be kind. Happy 4th of July.